These are 5 tips that you need to know about Minecraft. Stop wasting your time getting netherite. It's way too hard to not only find netherite, having to smelt it, netherite scrap, and even worse, you need 4 netherite scrap and 4 gold just to get 1 netherite ingot, and the sword doesn't make that much of a difference half the time, like even with a zombie pigment. Including the fact that the armor does not give you that much more armor than the diamond armor. The only good thing about it is that it gives you knockback resistance. Stop just looting chests in ancient cities, because even though these things have a lot of good stuff, get all the skulk. Because even though skulk may not seem very useful, this can actually be useful because whenever you break skulk, it gives you experience. Meaning that between all these skulk blocks, you'll be pretty stinking rich in experience. Just beware the warden, of course, because if he sees you, you're done for. Stop living in snowy biomes. Because even though you can find igloos and get decent loot, it's not worth it for all the trouble you have to deal with in the night. Because not only do you have to fight plain harder skeletons, but there's also so many skeletons that will surround you to the point where you can't hardly even run away without getting shot by skeletons because there's so many skeletons. Not to mention that one of the only food sources in this biome can kill you. Don't waste your time trying to get the sniffer. Even though he may seem useful, having to go into the oceans to find his egg, which I still have not done yet, can be very time consuming. Not to mention the fact that it takes forever for his egg to hatch. It's just honestly ridiculous. And then he'll become a sniffoot, which you still have to wait for him to grow up to even sniff. But then once he finally becomes a sniffer, all he does is give some seeds just to get 2 flowers. That's a lot of hard work just to get 2 flowers. And not only that, but he cannot sniff the same block twice, so you'd have to keep making fences for him if you really wanted to get a lot of this orange dye or cyan dye. It's way more efficient just to get yellow flowers and roses, because if you have a yellow and red flower, you can get yellow dye and red dye. It can, binding them together, they can be 2 orange dye. And if you want to get blue dye, you can get the cornflower, and then try to go in the deserts to find some cactus, and then you can smelt cactus to becoming green dye. Meaning that once you transform the cornflower into blue dye, that means 2 cyan dye. Even though cactuses can be hard to find, it's way better than getting the sniffer, and honestly, it still is a pain to get the sniffer just for a few flowers. Nothing even useful, which is pretty stupid. Live in the Lush Caves. Even though this may seem like a trashy place to live in, whenever you think about it, you have an infinite food source with the glowberries since they just keep growing. But also, not as many mobs spawn since the glowberries always give light. Not only that, but you can actually start a farm even. There's usually a lot of water here. All you have to do is scoop up the water, then get some dirt, use your hoe to make all the dirt, farmland, then get some torches for some artificial light, plant your seeds, and then boom, you have a farm. Of course, houses can be kind of hard to build too, but you can still manage. So as you can see, Lush Caves aren't so bad to live in. And also, if you liked the video and found the video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!